The most important aspect of the quality of your life that determines whether or not you will have success in life or you won't have success in life is the strength of your frame and the clarity of your outcome. The clarity of your outcome that you represent to yourself in your mind. Imagine someone who goes grocery shopping. They have kind of a vague outcome and a vague frame. They kind of have an idea that they would like to buy healthy food, and they kind of have an idea that they would like to spend less than $100. They go into the supermarket, they wander around, they get out-framed by the supermarket. They end up buying stuff that's not that healthy, and they end up spending more than $100. They have a weak frame and very low clarity of outcome. On the other hand, someone who has a very strong frame and a very strong clarity of outcome, they know exactly what they want. They have a list in their mind, and they know exactly how much this is going to cost. And so they buy exactly what they want, and they leave the supermarket with their outcome fulfilled. Now, the quality of a strong frame in this situation is how well you disqualify things that don't help you get your outcome. The qualities of a strong frame are how well you disqualify things that don't help you get your outcome. Now, in the ancient world, when there was few people in society and hierarchy was everything, every single conversation was a frame battle. So back then, the quality of your frame was how strongly you could outframe other people. But if you try that today, you'd become exhausted. It's much better in the modern world with so many people, so many situations, so many opportunities to see qualifying as a main, useful, necessary skill. And when it comes to dating and relationships, most guys don't qualify girls at all. They see an attractive girl and the girl likes them and they think this is enough. And they let their imaginations run wild with what they imagine to be her ideal personality. Then they get together, have problems, break up, start over again. But if you qualify girls based on their personalities, you won't lead with a frame of weakness. Only requiring that she be attractive is kind of a weak frame, and it's kind of a scarcity frame. Because if you are so certain in your ability to leave your house and find attractive women and be able to create relationships with those attractive women, you wouldn't settle for somebody that has a crappy personality or has an incompatible personality. So accepting her just because of her looks right off the bat is a sign of a weak frame and a very low clarity of outcome. So how do you build a strong clarity of outcome? Well, here's a simple exercise. Sit down somewhere and do some thinking and come up with a lot of personality traits that you'd like to have in a compatible romantic partner. Make these binary traits. Is she very, very dirty, or is she very, very clean? Is her house really messy, or is her house tidy? Is she a financial mess, or is she financially responsible? Does she get up late in the morning, or does she get up early? Is she more of an artistic type, or is she more of a cerebral type? Does she like to play video games? Does she not like to play video games? Is she an introvert or an extrovert? Come up with as many of these binary categories as you can. Next, go someplace where there's a lot of people. Look around at all the people. Find an attractive woman and force yourself to imagine her but having all the traits you don't like. Imagine her having the opposite of the traits you would like. If you like the idea of being with a partner that's super clean, imagine her apartment or house is a mess and there's dishes everywhere, clothes everywhere, junk everywhere. If you like the idea of having a partner that gets up early, imagine that she sleeps super late and stays up super late. Imagine her being as incompatible as you can. This isn't to generate bad feelings for her, but it's to train your brain to think in terms of personality traits that you can disqualify and find somebody who's more compatible. It's to train your brain out of the common tactic or strategy of looking at a girl and saying, oh, she's perfect. She's got a perfect personality. Just look at the way she's sitting. I know she's perfect for me. That's what guys with weak frames do. Instead, train your brain to see a woman and be curious. What this will do is it will get rid of the common strategy of walking up to a girl and hoping to impress her, hoping to get her to like you. Instead, this will train you to walk up to a girl and see what she's all about, to ask questions that elicit her personality, to see if she's qualified or not. That will make it much less anxious. It will get rid of social anxiety, and this will help build your frame. And not just with women, but with everything. Train your brain to think in terms of when you see something new, ask yourself, does this help me achieve my goals or not? Does this help me achieve my goals or not? And move through life as the qualifier. Have a strong clarity of outcome, a strong clarity of purpose, and be willing to disqualify things that don't help you get your outcome. Because you've disqualified things in the past, everybody has. This is just a matter of doing what's familiar. When you disqualify people, that strengthens your frame significantly, and everybody responds subconsciously and positively to a strong frame. I was watching this interview the other day, and this lady was saying that when a woman is talking to a man and she senses subconsciously that the dude is not thirsty, the dude is kind of low-key qualifying her, that automatically makes her attracted to him. It makes her want to behave on her best behavior. And that's what will happen to you when you disqualify people, when you disqualify situations that don't help you get to your outcome, your clarity of outcome, your highly defined outcome, your highly emotionally charged outcome. So disqualify people. Don't be shy about disqualifying people, because people that walk the earth with a strong frame, a strong intention, and they quickly disqualify people that don't help them get there, these people are much more successful. These people are much more attractive. These people are much more interesting to be around. People are compelled to be around these people. So become this person. Any recent ideas you've had about your ambition can be supercharged, turbocharged into that strong clarity of outcome. The more you do this exercise, the easier it will be to naturally see attractive women, but wonder if they're qualified or not, rather than hope that you're qualified to them. So practice this and see how much it builds your frame. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to learn more about how to build a strong frame, check out the links below. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.